Evolution frame, you can see there's my mark and then here's my needle. But if I'm actually quilting, see right there where that guard hits that post. So you really can't quilt over in this area very well. And so that doesn't make a lot of sense to have your leaders go beyond this mark here. So what we did was we just came over here, right where that is, and then just went in about an inch. And so then that way, if I have a quilt that's over there, that's as far as I can really go. So if you measure from this mark over to the center, and see we had to find the center because since this frame is set up with a 3 foot and with a 5 foot section, you have to find the center yourself, and so it makes it a little harder. So what we did was we came from this end and made our mark here, and so from here down to that other one, we divided that by 2 and found out that the center is 39 3/8 or 3/16 of an inch. So that little mark is the wrong one, but the big one there that goes all the way around the rail, that's the center. And so then we went and marked the center on this one as well as on this one. So there's the center on all those. So what I'll do is when I'm putting this Velcro on, I'll start from over on that end and I'll go along this line. This is why this line is so important, because otherwise you're just eyeballing it, and you know there's still going to be some of that anyway, but you want to get it as straight as you can. Since this Velcro is made for 12-foot leaders, I don't need that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just measure it out ahead of time and maybe have it go a little bit past that, just in case. Sometimes I've heard that it will peel up, and so that way we can figure out something else to keep that Velcro down, but it should be fine. So we'll just pre-measure this tape and then cut it. I want my leader to be 78 3/8 of an inch. So I'm going to cut my Velcro at 80 inches. So now I'll just line up my Velcro with that mark and that other line, and then I'll just run it down the rail. So as I look at this, just trying to eyeball it down there, it looks like it's not quite straight. So that's why when I put it down, I only did part of it. Oops. Yeah, I wanted to leave it loose. It's really sticky, so you want to make sure you get it stuck down straight. So I have to go and fix that one spot. I know that's hard to see, but it looks a lot straighter. When you're measuring these lines out here, like this one, you always want to measure from the center out. And since you know that it's 39 3/16 on a 8-foot frame, that way it's always going to be centered on this. So even if it's not perfect, you still have a little leeway on both sides. So anyway, it's just easier because if you measure from here, this measurement from here to here is different than this one from here to here, because these plastic parts are a different size. So always measure from the center. So now I have the rest of my Velcro that I can use. I have 2 other rolls of it, but might as well use this up and then just piece it in. One of the main reasons I'm making this video about installing the cloth leaders is that with this Evolution quilt back rail, since it has this star shape, it's a little bit different than on the different rails because it's not smooth. So you've got to put it down in that channel. So since I'm going to go past about 1 inch, I'll just place it in there and then push it down with my finger. And I'll use the top edge of this to keep it straight. So now I'm just working it down, and I'll peel off a little bit of the backing, and then line it up like that, and then I just push it down inside. And if it looks like it gets off a little bit, then I'll just peel it up and then realign it. After you get that in there, make sure that you run your thumb in there. Some people will use a tool. I don't think this is too bad, but you just want to make sure that you get it so that it's in that channel. Yeah, it's not something I want to be doing all day long, but just to do it right now is not a problem. If you see these little places like this that aren't down, that's where going back over it with one of your Allen wrenches that came with your frame would help out a lot. So I can use this wrench. It's just that 4mm wrench that came with that. So there's different ways of trying to do it. Either go like this, or just use it so that you smooth down those edges. And just work those in there the best you can. So just look along there, and if you see any spots that you need to rub down, just kind of work on them. But make sure that if you're running your fingers along there, you can wear a hole in your fingers really quick. So take your time and just be careful.